Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I just wanted to come to you guys real quick and talk to you guys about coronavirus. I made a video early on in the pandemic about what I would do if I contracted the coronavirus. Um, I actually contracted coronavirus about 7 to 8 weeks ago, and what I did was I fasted for 6 days. I didn't eat any food for 6 days. On the seventh day, I felt better. I was taking supplements. I was drinking water, iris, sea moss, Monolaurin, knack, things of that nature. But I just wanted to kind of give you guys an update on what I would do differently and what I wasn't doing that I think helped contribute to me contracting it in the first place. My symptoms were not that extreme. I had fever. I had loss of taste for 2 or 3 days. Um, my fever wasn't high, but I had chills, headache, and fatigue, but it wasn't significant. So, um, 5 supplements, really 6 that you need to be taking. Because what you got to know is, when I got tested positive, I signed my paperwork. They said goodbye, peace. She didn't tell me nothing, right? They ain't tell me nothing. So you out here on your own. They're gonna tell you to take care of yourself like you would if you got the flu. That's all they're gonna tell you. So first thing you can see up on the board, you need to be taking vitamin D and zinc. These are 2 supplements that I was not taking. I left them off on my previous video. Vitamin D is one of the most important supplements you can take to help prevent from yourself from getting COVID and or to reduce the symptoms. What they're finding is that the majority of people that's in the hospital are vitamin D deficient, up to 80% in one study. So zinc as well. They have shown that people that are low in zinc, they're more apt to be in the hospital. So you want to supplement with those two. I was not supplementing with those two, and I believe that contributed to me being in a position where I contracted it. Like I said, my symptoms wasn't severe. Actually, if I didn't work in the school system, I probably wouldn't even went and got tested. But my immediate supervisor told me to get tested. I was thinking I'd be straight and I'd just go back to work the next day, but no. So vitamin D and zinc, very important. Vitamin C with quercetin, they kind of work synergistically together. So you need to take them together. Synergistically mean they work better together. All right. So if you take them together, they're gonna work better for you. With vitamin D, you want to take it with a meal. Um, Something that has fat content in it. It's fat soluble. So when you take it with fat, it helps it assimilate into your body better. The one thing with vitamins that a lot of people were talking about, especially back in the day, is that you end up peeing a lot of it out. That means it doesn't get into your body. It doesn't go where it needs to go. It just passes through you. A lot of that it can be with vitamin D. You can reduce that by taking it with food. Okay, so that's why you'll see a lot of supplements, even like they found like with salads. If you have a fat with your salad, the vitamins and the nutrients from that salad is going to be absorbed into your body more efficiently. So you want to incorporate a healthy fat. Normally it's olive oil or even avocado and things of that nature. So that's with your vitamin D, your zinc, vitamin C with quercetin. I found a supplement that had both of them in it together. I don't sell or promote any supplements. Monolaurin, I mentioned that on my previous video. Monolaurin destroys the coating around the virus. It's a fat, a lipid coating that's around the virus. Monolaurin destroys that, so your immune system can attack it. So it doesn't allow the virus to proliferate as fast. So you want to take Monolaurin and NAC. Um, it's been shown to be beneficial as well. It's really a precursor for one of the most important um, amino acids in your body or hormones in your body. Is glutathione. So it helps with lungs. It helps with liver function. So it's very beneficial. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a YouTube video using this, and I'm gonna have various links to show the studies that I found and that I researched on all of this. Some of you will look it up, some of you won't, but I'm not just suggesting these on my own. There's been doctors, there's been research that shows that all of these supplements that I mentioned are beneficial. Now, What you need to do for sure if you contract it is you need to eliminate sugar and starches immediately. Stop eating sugar and stop eating starches. You want to eat as many vegetables and fruit as possible if you're going to eat it all. Remember, I didn't eat for 6 days. I don't expect people to do that. But if you're going to eat, you got to eliminate the sugar and the starches. Sugar actually hides the virus. So if it hides it from your immune system doesn't attack it. So it's going to proliferate more. And what they've also found is that people with blood sugar that fluctuates the most are the people that are the sickest. These are the people that are in the hospital. So before they thought it was like if you had lung issues that you were more susceptible to be in a hospital. It's actually a lot to do with your diabetes or people that whose blood sugar fluctuates. So you want that's why I said eliminate sugar. So and sugar it decreases your immune system. It weakens your immune system. So you want to eliminate sugar as much as possible. I want you to fast for 12 to 18 hours. Um, 12 hours is not as difficult as it sounds. If you don't eat 2 hours before you go to sleep, you sleep for 8 hours, and you don't eat for 2 hours when you wake up, that's 12 hours fasted. Okay? You want to drink as much water as possible. And the reason why is that during that fasting period, when you're not eating, your body heals. Your body doesn't have to use energy to digest your food. So the more that you can fast, the better off you're gonna be. I took Irish moss as well, Irish sea moss. If you can find a good place to get Irish sea moss, it's gonna give you the minerals that your body needs. So if you don't have sea moss, find you a whole food supplement or that has as many vitamins and nutrients as possible, especially if you're fasting. That's gonna help give your body the minerals and the vitamins that it needs to help it be strong and fight the virus as well. Um, other thing I got up there is no orange juice. What happens is that a lot of people they do what they've been taught to do growing up as it relates to when you get sick. Drink orange juice, chicken noodle soup, things of that nature. What you need to know about orange juice is if somebody is hypoglycemic, that means your blood sugar drops and you about to pass out. What do they give you? They give you orange juice. Why? Because it spikes your blood sugar. So you don't want your blood sugar spiking and coming up and going down. Remember, that's a precursor to you going into the hospital. Additionally, that sugar hides the virus from your immune system. So you want to stay away from orange juice. If you get it, I wouldn't drink any juice. I would eat the orange because the orange has fiber. It doesn't spike your blood sugar as much. Fruit. That's the benefit of fruit as it relates to your blood sugars because in fruit there's fiber in fruit. Where if you just juice it, you eliminate the fiber and it spikes your blood sugar a lot more. All right. So other than that, that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to put a lot of links down below. So if you're interested in doing some research on your own, you can do that. I'm not pulling any of this out of my own head. I'm looking at research and data and looking at doctors who have read the papers, who's talking about the research that has been done on vitamin D, zinc, vitamin C and quercetin, monolaurin, and NAC. So I'm going to put that in the menu. I did mention other little hacks like taking a hot bath or a hot shower and wrapping up and getting into bed and sweating it out because when you get a fever, that heat, that's your body fighting the virus. So that's a good thing. So we take stuff to decrease our fever. Yeah, if it gets excessive, of course. But in a certain range, it's killing. It helps your body fight it. So that's back in the day, we would take a shower or take a bath and your parent would wrap you up and you would sweat it out. And the next morning you feel better. It's because you killing off the virus. All right. So you can always do that. Like I said, you can take a hot bath. You want to move. You want to do breathing exercises. I put that on my other video as well. Taking deep breaths in, holding it 5 seconds out, and then do that 5 times and cough on the last one. That helps open up your lungs. Additionally, you don't want to sleep on your back. If you get coronavirus, you want to sleep on your side. Sleeping on your back allows fluid to build up in your lungs, so you don't want to do that. All right. So I hope this helps. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not a doctor. I don't propose to be one. With the vitamin D, I take 4,000 to 6,000 units. But It's up to you. But like I said, if you go to the doctor, you're going to be deficient, especially if you're an African American and you live up north. In Michigan, we don't get no sun. So everybody here is vitamin deficient. And like I said, it's a lot of studies that show the majority of people in the hospital are vitamin D deficient and vitamin D, zinc deficient. So, you know, good luck. God bless you. I hope this helps. You're not on your own. We're all in this together. If you got any questions or concerns, you can reach out. But, stay strong, stay positive, and drink quality water. All right. Be blessed.